Meanwhile, Duke Energy is building a transmission line through western Vigo County. The company says it's needed to maintain reliable power to west central Indiana.
But that power comes at a great cost to residents in a Vigo County subdivision. John Swanner's 10 on Your Side investigates both sides of the issue. He joins us now with more. John?
Mike and Patrice, landowners have questioned the validity of the easement Duke Energy will use to build this power line. The company is confident the easement will hold up in court. Now, we learned this easement runs through the heart of at least one subdivision and right next to several homes.
Don't take our word for it. This video speaks for itself. The stakes with pink flags clearly show the path of Duke Energy's easement, the same path the company will use for its new transmission line.
We have a need to build a new power line to ensure reliable supply of electricity here in west central Indiana.
The easement's path runs through the heart of Lakeview Place, a subdivision in western Vigo County.
Duke Energy hasn't told us really anything but through letters.
Kim Lyon bought her home in Lakeview 8 years ago, but she and her husband weren't told about this easement. Kim admits she didn't attend the public hearing Duke Energy hosted in West Terre Haute.
I didn't think that they would actually come through a subdivision like this, come over a lake, come over all these houses, since there's empty fields on either side of us.
Now, as you can see by these stakes, the edge of the easement clips the Lyon family garage, but that's not the worst of it. If this power line is actually built, it's going to come through the heart of their backyard. They'll lose their outbuildings, they'll lose 5 trees, and they'll lose the family swimming pool. As Kim told us, they only have 3/4 of an acre, and Duke Energy stands to take 3/4 of that.
Oh, I was sick. What are we going to do? You can't, they say that eminent domain, they've got the right to come on your property and take it.
Kim says neighbors have talked about hiring a lawyer. One said his father, who also lives here, has retained one, which leads us back to Duke Energy's request for a declaratory judgment, or what they call, quote, a legal mechanism to resolve questions like this, end quote.
Doesn't it seem a little extreme to have to go through a court system for something where you have an easement already?
Well, again, this involves about 70 landowners, and I think what this is about also is a real need to build a line in a relatively short period of time. We need this line operational by 2016, and when you're working with this many landowners and have that tight of a deadline, this seemed like a logical step to take.
Our coverage into this issue is just beginning, as this story still leaves a lot of unanswered questions, and we'll get to work on those to answer those questions for you. Now, if you have concerns you'd like to tell us, send us an email, comment on our Facebook page, or use the Report It feature on WTHI-TV.com. Back to you.
Good job. Thank you, John.